All right. So go ahead and sit up nice and tall. And think about getting your spine tall, dropping your shoulders down, letting your hands relax. And take a big inhale. And exhale everything out. Take another big, slow inhale. Feel your rib cage expand, fill your lungs up with air, and then exhale everything out. One more, breathe in deep. Breathe in a little bit more, and then slowly exhale it all out. On your next inhale, reach your arms out to the side, all the way up overhead. Let your fingers tip, and then exhale, let them float back down. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. And exhale, float back down. Inhale up. And this time, let your left hand come all the way down to the mat. Reach your right arm up. Exhale over to the left. Try and keep your right sit bone on the mat. Walk your left hand out a little bit further. Go ahead and let your hand come down onto the mat. Inhale, look up to the ceiling, and then exhale, rotate, look back over your shoulder. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Float both arms back up to the ceiling. Twirl your wrists. Loosen up those forearms from being on your phone or your computer. Twirl in the other direction. Nice. Now bring your right hand down. Reach your left arm up and exhale over. Breathe in, exhale, reach a little bit further. Move your right fingers out. Breathe in, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, look over your back shoulder. Inhale up to the ceiling and exhale over. Inhale up and exhale. Reach both arms back up to the ceiling, palms face me, open and close your fingers. Good. And let your fingertips come all the way down. Roll into your tabletop position. Oh yeah, we're good here. Okay. Line your hands up under your shoulders. Drop your belly, open your heart. Big inhale. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, roll open. Exhale, round. Inhale, forward and open. Exhale, round. Come back to neutral. Reach your right arm out in front of you. Lift just your right arm. Tap it back down. Reach your right arm up. Tap it down. One more time. Reach your arm up. Lower it down. Reach your left leg behind you. And now float your left leg up. Tap it down. Float your left leg up. Tap it down. One more time. And lower the left knee. Reach your left arm out in front of you. Float your arm up. So think about just moving that one limb that we're lifting and lowering and seeing if you can keep the rest of your body nice and still. Return the left arm, reach your right leg back, and now lift and lower your right leg. Try and keep your hips even. Nice, everyone. Lift and lower. And return your right knee. Now let's do the right arm, left leg. Reach them out, lift up and lower down. Lift up and lower down. Lift up and hold here. Gaze straight down at your mat. Envision your head, your neck, your spine, all in one long line. Inhale, see if you can reach your fingers and toes away a little bit more, and then exhale, draw the knee and elbow to meet. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee and elbow meet. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee and elbow meet. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee and elbow meet. Reach your arm and leg out. Lower your arm, let your toes come and touch the ground. Rock back and forth on your toes, stretching the back of your calf muscle. And now return the left knee. Reach your left arm, right foot out. Lift and lower. Nice. Press into your shin to really help with your balance. And now hold that leg and arm up. Think about lengthening your entire spine. Reach your fingers and toes a little bit further away from each other, and then exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Knee to elbow and lengthen. Lower your left hand down, lower your right toes. Rock back and forth over that foot. Come back to your tabletop position, curl your toes under and see if you can sit back on your heels, giving your feet a big stretch. Nice. And now sit up high on your shins. Extend your right leg out to the side. Good job. Bring your arms into a T shape. And then bring your left hand down, right arm up. So we're in a supported sort of, supported side plank. And then we're gonna reach our right arm overhead, lengthening even more. Now, can you float your right leg up, finding balance, and then maybe bring your knee and elbow to meet, extend back out. Knee and elbow meet, extend back out, one more, and extend. Lower your foot down, come back up, turn your toes to face the door, and now slightly rock into this supported warrior two. One more. And now bring everything back to center. Shake it out if you need to. Extend your left leg out, bring your arms into a T. I thought this was easier than facing one wall or the other because then we would never know where we were. Reach your right arm down to the floor, reach your left arm up, and then reach it overhead. See if you can float your left leg up off the floor. And then exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Come back up. Bend your knee. Point your toes to the window. And then gently rock, opening up your hips. Nice. And then come back down into your tabletop. We're going to make some figure eights. So bring your hips back, in and forward, and then across. We'll do a few of these and then we'll do them in the other direction, which will really make your mind work hard because it's not going to be as easy. So now see if you can switch the way you were going. Getting deep and juicy into your hips. And then when you're ready, curl your toes under, lift your hips up into your downward facing dog. Let your heels get heavy. So your arms should be shoulder distance apart. Your pointer fingers should be pointing towards me. Your thumbs should be reaching towards each other. Your feet should be hip distance apart. And your hips are reaching up back behind you. Nice, everyone. Now we're going to slowly roll forward into a high plank. When you get to this high plank, your shoulders should be over your wrists, and you might need to walk your legs back behind you. Lower your knees at any point that you need to, but notice that you want to keep them back behind your hips. Now, without moving your feet, lift yourself back up into your downward facing dog. Breathe here. Breathe back into that position. Hold in the plank. And then lower your knees down, hug your elbows in, come all the way down to the mat. Reach your arms back behind you. Lift your arms and legs up off the floor. Lower back down. Lift back up. Lower back down. One more, lift up. And lower down. Bring your hands by your chest, coming up through tabletop, back into your downward facing dog. Breathe here. Put your right leg up behind you, bend your right foot, step all the way up between your hands. Lower your back knee down, reach your arms up. Your toe can stay tucked or untucked, whichever feels better for you. And then let your hips come forward, gaze up at the ceiling. Exhale your hands back down. Step back to downward facing dog. Put your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot all the way forward. Lower your right knee down. Tuck or untuck your toes, your choice. Reach your arms up. And now let your hips sink a little bit forward as you gaze up at the ceiling. And then float your hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Breathe here. Think about rotating your upper arm bones forward, reaching your hips up and back. Float your right leg up, bend your knee, open your hip. See if you can point your knee up to the ceiling. And then re-straighten your right leg behind you. Draw the knee into your chest and slide it up between your hands. Lower your left knee down. Inhale, bring your arms up. This time, bring your hands to heart center, pressing your thumbs against your sternum. Let your hips sink forward, gaze up at the ceiling. And then reach your arms back up, float your fingertips down, step back to downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Float your left leg up behind you, open the hip, push you. Point your left knee up to the ceiling. And now extend that left leg straight up. Step your left foot all the way forward. Lower your right knee down. Reach your arms up. Bring your hands to heart center. Press your chest against your thumbs and your thumbs against your sternum. Open your heart up to the sky. Let your hips sink forward. Reach on up. Rain your fingertips down. Step back to downward facing dog. Shake your head yes, shake your head no, and let go of any tension that you still might be holding from the day. And now float your right leg up, bend your right knee, open your hip, and twirl your little ankle in one direction and twirl it in the other direction. Re-extend the right leg, step it all the way up between your hands, lower your left knee down, reach your arms up. Draw your thumbs to your heart center. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist to the right. Bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. And breathe here. Unwind your hands back up to the ceiling. Rain your fingertips down, step back to downward facing dog. Put your left leg up, bend and open your knee. Twirl your ankle in one direction, and now twirl your ankle in the other direction. Extend the leg, step all the way forward. Lower your right knee down, bring your arms up. Draw your thumbs to heart center. Press in, open your heart. Exhale, twist to the right, bringing your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. One more breath here. Unwind, arms up to the sky. Float your hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Breathe here. Gaze forward at your hands and slowly walk your feet all the way up to meet your hands, coming into your forward fold. Bend your knees so you can release the tension from your lower back. Reach for your opposite elbows and then gently sway side to side. Release your fingertips and roll up one vertebra at a time. Coming up nice and slow. And then stack everything up on top of each other. Roll your shoulders back. 1, 2, 3, and then roll them forward. 2, and 3. Plant your feet so you feel comfortable. So close together, wide apart, whatever it is that works for you. Bring your arms all the way up overhead. Interlace your fingers, release your pointer finger. Point up at the ceiling. Now notice if you started to sway your lower back and pull in so that you're standing nice and tall. Breathe in, exhale over to the left. So you're pressing down through your right foot, bumping your hip further to the right, and then rotate ever so slightly so that your left ear is parallel to the floor. Come back up to stand. Breathe in, exhale over to the right. Pressing your left hip out towards the windows, driving down into that left foot. Using your right hand to pull your left arm ever so slightly. Come back up. Release your arms down by your side. Roll your wrists. Shift your weight into your right foot. Peel your left heel up. Place your hands on your hips. Take a big inhale. Find something to focus on that's not moving. See if you can lift your foot up off the floor. Feel free to go to a chair or a wall if you need to. And now open that leg out to the side. We're going to bring our foot either to our ankle, our calf, or our thigh above our knee, not onto our knee. Now think about pressing the bottom of your left foot into your right leg as you drive your right leg down into the ground. If it's available, reach your arms up. And breathe here, relaxing your shoulders. Bring your hands to heart center. Turn your knee to face the front of the room. Flex your foot. Extend your leg out in front. Beautiful. Bring that leg down. Step wide. And go ahead and sway side to side. Letting go. Not worrying about it. It's just yoga. Come back to that stance where you feel comfortable. Take a breath. Lift your right heel up off the ground. Bring your hands to your waist. Start to slowly lift your right knee up. Find your balance, find your focus point, and then open the leg out to the side. Bring your foot either to your ankle, your calf, or above your knee, but not onto your knee. And press your right foot into your left leg. Press your left leg into your right foot, using that force of opposites to help you find your balance. Reach your arms on up, growing your tree branches. And then bring your hands to heart center, bring your knee towards the front of your mat, flex your foot, extend your leg out. And then let it come down. Gently shake it out side to side. We're gonna make our way to the top of our mat. We will do a lovely little yoga flow. And then we will add on to it and make it even more fun. So standing tall at the front of your mat, again, find that hip distance that's comfortable for you, where you feel very secure and stable. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back. Open your heart, low lunge. Exhale, plant both hands, step back to plank. Breathe here. Lower your knees, lower your chest and chin, untuck your toes. Lift your chest, baby cobra. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Breathe here. Lift your right leg up behind you, step your right foot all the way forward, and then step your left foot up to meet your right. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, right back down again. Lengthen your spine, flat back. Plant your hands, slide your left leg back, low lunge. Step back to plank. Lower your knees, lower your chest and chin, untuck your toes, baby cobra. Exhale back to downward facing dog and breathe. Put your left leg up, step your left foot forward, step your right foot forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up, palms touch. Exhale your hands down by your side. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step back with your right foot. Reach your arms up, high lunge. Exhale, tap your fingers down, step back to plank. Hold here in your plank. Knees, chest, chin, or if you're ready, lower halfway down. Untuck your toes, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog and breathe. Put your right leg up behind you, step your right foot all the way forward. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, and then exhale, fold right back down again. Lengthen your spine, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back with your left leg. Reach your arms up, high lunge. Bring your arms back down, step back to plank. Knees, chest, chin, or lower halfway down. Baby cobra or upward facing dog. Coming back into downward facing dog. Put your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot all the way forward. Step your right foot to meet it. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up to stand and lower your arms by your side. All right, pretty warmed up, feeling good. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Now, every time going forward, you can skip this. You can do knees, chest, chin. You can lower halfway down. It is completely up to you. So vinyasa your way. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Breathe here in down dog. Take this as a resting pose, as a reorganizing pose. And now float your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot all the way forward. You're in your low lunge. Turn your right foot down. Press into the outer edge of your right foot, coming up into your warrior one. Nice. Arms are reaching up, hips are facing me. Straighten that front leg. And then exhale, bend your elbows, bend your front knee. Reach up and come back down. Reach up, come back down. Reach up, keep your arms up, bend your front leg. Back into your warrior one. Hold here. Open into your warrior two, facing the hallway. Turn your left palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. And then come all the way forward, left arm on left thigh, reach your right arm up to the sky, side angle. Breathe here. Come back up to warrior two. And then cartwheel your hands down. Step back to plank. Go through your version of your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin, skip it all together. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Beautiful. Float your right leg up behind you. Step your right foot all the way forward. Find your low lunge and then turn your back heel down. Reach your arms out and up. Warrior one. Straighten your front leg. And when you bend your front knee, pull your elbows down. Reach on up. Bend and pull your elbows down. Reach on up. Bend down. This time when you reach up, keep your arms up. Bend back into your warrior one. Nice. Open into your warrior two. Reach your right, turn your right palm up. Exhale back, peaceful warrior. Come all the way through, right arm on right thigh. Reach your left arm up to the ceiling. Drop your right hip just a little bit more. Come back to warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down. Step back to plank. Go through your version of your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin. Halfway down, 17 push-ups, whatever you want to do. And we'll all meet in downward facing dog. So check in here in your down dog that your arms are shoulder distance apart. Your pointer fingers are pointing forward. You're putting pressure into your knuckles and your fingertips. So you're not just dumping into the heels of your hands. As you lengthen your arms, you're rotating your upper arm bones out. And then your feet are parallel, heels are heavy, backs of the legs are elongating. Put the left leg up behind you. Draw the left knee to your chest and then extend the left leg back up behind you into three-legged dog. We're going to do that 2 more times. So draw the knee in as you come forward into plank and then extend the leg back up behind you. 1 more time, pull forward and extend the leg back up. This last time, we're going to step our left foot all the way up between our hands, finding our low lunge. Turn your right heel down, reach your arms up, warrior one. Straighten your front leg, bend your knee, pull your elbows down. Reach on up, melt back down. Reach on up, melt back down. Reach on up, melt down, open your arms into T. Reach your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, open your heart up to the ceiling, taking a back bend. Release your arms back up to the ceiling, open into warrior two, facing the hallway. Turn your left palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. And now flow slowly into side angle, left arm on left thigh. And now back into peaceful warrior. Back into side angle. Back into peaceful warrior, stay here. Straighten your front leg, coming into peaceful triangle. Engage your legs. Stand up, reach your arms out. Reach towards me and bring your left hand down towards a block or your shin, reaching your right arm up to the ceiling. Feel the rotation coming from your torso, opening your heart to the right. Engage those legs, stand back up, and melt back into your warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down, step back to plank, and go through your version of your vinyasa. Chaturanga, knees, chest, chin, taking a rest. It's all perfect. And we'll meet back in our downward facing dog. Put your right leg up behind you, draw the knee into your chest, and then reach the right leg back up behind you. 2 more times, knee to chest. Reach the right leg back up behind you. Knee to chest. Reach the leg back up. Step the right foot all the way forward in between your hands. Low lunge. Turn your left foot down. Reach on up, warrior one. Straighten your front leg. Melt back down. Straighten and lengthen. Melt back down. Reach on up and melt down. Reach your arms up. Stay here, open into T. Bring your hands behind you. That was slightly different on the other side, but that's fine. You all don't care. Open your heart up to the ceiling. Take one more breath here. Release the grip. Bring your arms back up. Open into warrior two. Turn your right palm up. Exhale back, peaceful warrior. Come all the way through to side angle. Bend that front knee a little bit more. Bend, bend, bend. Yeah, there you go. And now come all the way back to side angle. And come back to side. Nope, that was peaceful. Now we're in side angle. One more time. All the way back. Reverse warrior. And then straighten your front leg. Reach your fingertips towards the back of the room. Stand up nice and tall, arms in T. Reach towards me, bring your right hand down to a block or your ankle, and reach your left arm up to the ceiling. So you should feel a lot of activation in your inner thighs here. You're rotating your torso towards the windows, towards the left. One more breath. And then stand back up, arms in T. Bend your front knee, land back in warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down. Step back to plank, go through your version of your vinyasa, and we will meet in downward facing dog. Breathe here in down dog. Nice, everyone. Put your left leg up behind you, draw your left knee into your chest. Put your left leg up behind you, draw it into your chest. Float your left leg up. Draw it into your chest. Last time, left leg up. And now step it all the way up between your hands. Turn your foot down. Come on up to warrior one. Breathe here. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, bend. Reach on up. Exhale, bend. Reach on up. Exhale, bend. Open your arms into T. Bring your hands to interlace behind your back. Open your heart up to the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward. Bringing your left shoulder towards your left knee, reaching your arms, your fingertips, your knuckles up to the ceiling. Coming into humble warrior. Press into the outer edge of your right foot. Square your hips off. And now, like I'm pulling your knuckles, come all the way back up. Release your grip, reach your arms up to the ceiling. Open into warrior two, keeping that front knee nice and bent. Turn your left palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Come all the way through to side angle, left arm on left thigh. Flow back to peaceful warrior. Come back to side angle. Come back to peaceful warrior. Hold here. Straighten the left leg. Stand up nice and tall. Arms out to either side. And then reach towards me, coming into triangle. Reaching your right arm up to the sky. Nice. Engage your legs, engage your butt, stand up. Turn both toes to face the right towards the wall. Bring your hands to your hips. Take a big inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Coming into a flat back. Keeping your back flat, coming to wherever you need to stop. Bringing your hands down to the floor. Underneath your shoulders. And now exhale, round your spine, let your head get heavy. Walk your fingertips so they're in line with your toes. And feel the weight shift into your toes, so your heels, you could like slide a Metro card underneath them. 2 more long, slow, deep breaths here. And then walk your hands back under your shoulders, lengthen your spine. If you want, you can bring your hands to your hips and stand back up, or softly bend your knees and roll up. Do what's right for your back. Stand up, open into warrior two towards the front of your mat. Cartwheel your hands down into low lunge. Keeping your right hand planted, peel your left arm up to the ceiling. Lower your right knee, reach your left arm back behind you. Stay here, or maybe you can bend your foot and hold on to it. Take one more breath. And then cartwheel your hand back, step back to plank, go through your vinyasa, and we will meet in downward facing dog. Whew. And from down dog, we'll float our right leg up behind us, draw our right knee to our chest. Right leg up behind us, right knee to chest. Right leg behind, right knee in. Last time, extend the leg up. Step the right foot all the way up between your hands. Turn your left heel down. Press into the outer edge of your left foot. Reach your arms up. Warrior one. Straighten your front leg. Pull your arms down. Bend your knee. Reach on up. Pull your arms down. Reach on up. Come on down. Stay here. Extend your arms out to the side. Bring them behind you. Interlace your fingers. Let your hands crawl down your back leg, opening your heart. And then exhale, pour yourself forward. Bringing your right shoulder to your right knee, crown of the head to the ground. Press into the outer edge of your left foot. And now pulling from your knuckles, come all the way back up. Release your grip, float your arms up to the ceiling. Open into warrior two. Turn your right palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Flow into side angle, right arm on right thigh. And then back to peaceful. Back to side angle. And back to peaceful. Stay here in your peaceful warrior. Straighten your right leg. Stand up nice and tall, arms in T, reach towards me, right hand down, left arm up. Nice. And now stand up, turn both toes to the left, bring your hands to your waist and hinge forward, holding on to your flat back. Let your hands come down to the floor underneath your shoulders. Walk both hands over to the left. Look over your left shoulder. And now walk back to center. Walk over to your right. Look over your right shoulder. Come back to center. Let your head get heavy, round your back, coming into a deeper forward fold. Maybe you hold on to your ankles or your big toes, lifting your hips higher into the sky to deepen your stretch. Nice, everyone. You guys look really good. And then either hinge up or slowly roll all the way back up to stand. Bringing your arms out to T, turn your toes, come back into warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down into low lunge. Plant your left arm, reach your right arm up. Lower your left knee down. Reach your right arm behind you. Maybe you bend your foot and reach back for it. Breathe here. Release your foot, hand to the floor, step back to plank. Last vinyasa, knees, chest, chin. Chaturanga, baby cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. So from our down dog, we're going to walk our feet to the left and walk our knees to meet our feet. Edge your feet out to the edge of your yoga mat. Turn your toes to 11 and 1. Come down into a squat to whatever that means for you. That might be here. That might be down further. Maybe you use your block. I can't come down. That hurts my knee. All right, so pretend I'm all the way down in my squat. Nice. And you're using your elbows to press your knees open. Plant your left hand. Plant your right hand. Reach your left arm up. Coming into a twist. Breathe here. And then come back to center. Take a breath in. Exhale it all out. Plant your left hand down. Reach your right arm up. And then bring both hands back down. Straighten your legs, come back into your forward fold. Walk your hands forward, walk your feet back into downward facing dog. We're going to move your back. Go ahead and do that. Otherwise, float your right leg up. Draw your right knee towards your right wrist. Extend your left leg back behind you. And then once you're here, check that your left leg is straight, that your foot is pressing down, the top of your foot. You got it. And then slowly come down. Using your block exactly where you have it. Perfect. And breathe. So if this is super uncomfortable, you can come onto your back for figure 4. And then see if you can find some way to support your head, whether it's holding it up with your hands or putting it on a block. So you can really release that tension that you still might be holding in your neck, in your forehead. Nice, everyone. You're just going to be quiet here for a few more breaths. Letting everything slowly stretch and release. And now slowly start to come up out of this, bringing your hands back onto the mat. Curl your back toes, make your way back into a downward facing dog. And then pedal your feet out, swing side to side. If you're in figure 4, maybe you stretch both legs up to the ceiling. And then prepare for the second side. Float your left leg up behind you. Bring your left knee to your left wrist. Extend your right leg back behind you. Check that it's straight. Check that your foot isn't in the shape of a banana. And then slowly come down onto your forearm. Coming down as far as you can. Resting your head. Let go of the tension between your eyebrows. Let go of the tension in your jaw. And now start to slowly come back out of this. Coming into tabletop or downward facing dog, whichever one is feeling right for you. Cross your ankles, come into a seated position and extend your legs out in front of you. So transitioning in a way that feels good. Bring your feet so they're about hip distance apart. Bend your knees, reach your arms up. Exhale, melt yourself forward. Letting your elbows get heavy, letting the top of your head get heavy. And now slowly roll all the way up, sitting up nice and tall. Place the soles of your feet on the mat. Reach your arms out. And we're going to roll down nice and slow. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slide the soles of your feet onto the ground. They should be about hip distance apart. You should be able to tickle your heels with your middle finger. We're going to do 2 back bends here tonight. So we can do 2 bridge. If wheel is in your practice, feel free to do a wheel, or maybe you want to slide a block underneath there and move into a supported bridge. But I'm going to cue 2 bridge positions. So palms are facing down to the mat. And then start to press down into your feet and peel your hips up. Rolling one vertebra at a time, lifting your hips up to the ceiling. So your chest is reaching towards your chin and your chin is reaching up towards the ceiling. Breathing here. Interlace your fingers behind your back if that's available. Pressing the outer edge of your hands into the mat, pressing your forearms into the mat, shimmying your shoulders closer together. And then release that and come down slowly, one vertebra at a time. Let your knees come to touch and move your feet to the outer edge of your mat so you can come into a supported, constructed rest. Close your eyes and take a few breaths here. We're going to do one more back bend. You can join me in this bridge, or if there's a different option you want to take, go ahead and do that. So line your feet back up with your hips. Toes are pointing away from you. And then start to roll up one vertebra at a time, coming into a bridge. Interlace your fingers. Shimmy your shoulders together, lifting your chest up even higher. And then release your arms, slowly come down one vertebra at a time. Walk your feet to the outer edge of your yoga mat. Drop both knees to the right. Drop both knees to the left. Back over to the right. This time, let them stay to the right. Open your arms into a T. Gaze over your left shoulder. If you want to deepen this twist, take your right heel and place it on top of your left thigh. Breathe here. And then release that. Bring your legs over to the left, over to the right, and back over to the left, letting them fall here, getting heavy. Gaze over your right shoulder. And if you want to deepen that twist, lift your left foot on top of your right thigh. And breathe. Release that. Both feet on the mat. Draw your knees into your armpits and make some circles here. And then switch directions. So this is the freestyle portion. If you want to take a happy baby, or maybe there's some other stretch that we didn't get to that you want to get in there before we end class, go ahead and take that now. And then when you're ready, slowly extend one arm and then the other, and then one leg and then the other. Take a big inhale, exhale everything out. One more time, take a big inhale and exhale everything out. I'm going to come around with some lavender oil for Shavasana adjustment. If you would prefer that I respect your space and don't come near you, place one hand on your stomach and I will know to do that. All right, I want you to bring your energy and focus to your toes. Tighten every muscle in your toes. Squeeze them together and then let them release. Bring your energy and attention and focus to your ankles, to your legs, to your knees. Squeeze all those muscles together, tighten them up. And then exhale, let them release. Bring your energy and focus to your thighs, your glutes, your bums. Squeeze and tighten all of that together. And then exhale, let it release. Bring your energy and focus to your fingers and your hands, your forearms. Squeeze it all together. And then exhale, let it release. Bring your energy and tension to your biceps, your triceps, your shoulders. Squeeze and tighten those muscles, engaging them. And then exhale, let them release. Bring your energy, attention, and focus to your waist, to your chest, to your back. Squeeze, tighten, engage all of those muscles, and then exhale, let them release. Bring your focus to your neck, your face, your eyes, your cheeks. Scrunch it all up, tighten it all up, engage, and then exhale, let it out. From the top of your head all the way down through your body to your big toe. Squeeze, tighten, engage every single muscle. Envision that you're pulling everything into the center of your body, sucking it all in. Hold, and then exhale. Let it release. Move into stillness. Move into relaxation. Start to slowly wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Gently letting your head rock side to side. When you're ready, reach your arms overhead, taking a big stretch from your fingers to your toes. And then roll onto one side. Doesn't matter which side. Hang out here for a few breaths. And then when you're ready, slowly press yourself up to seated. Whatever seat feels good for you tonight. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your rib cage rise and fall. Feel your breath. Feel the life moving around inside of you. Acknowledge it. Thank yourself for coming to practice tonight.